Hey everybody, Rob Smith back again. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps me out, and hopefully you guys can give me some feedback on how these are going. We're here at Starr Jaycee Park today. It's a city course. There's 9 baskets and 18 tee pads. We're going to be playing the longest of the 9, and I'll tell you what hole numbers those are as we go through. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a challenge today. I'm predominantly a backhand player, but I'm going to just play forehand shots only for my drives. Backhands and everything is okay for up shots and putts. And we're just going to see how well I can do on the longest 9 holes here, only forehand. Let me know if you have any feedback. I'd love to make these better for you guys. All right, hole 1. The sign here says 263. It just kind of goes through this gap. I generally throw a backhand with a heat and have it just kind of fade up under the basket. But again, we're doing a forehand only challenge, so let's see if we can't pump one out there. I haven't really warmed up, so hopefully this goes well. Skip. That's right under the basket. That should be okay. Yeah, and there we go, right underneath the basket. Beautiful way to start off a forehand only challenge. So this is hole 11, and this one says that it's 342 feet. The basket is basically like right down in here. Now, one of the really cool things about this park is that they have a train that goes through, and so these guys right here that are in the middle of the fairway right now are working on the train track, and they open up that train, I think, every first Saturday of every month or something, and so kids get to ride. It's like a little tiny steam engine. It's pretty cool. So hopefully these guys don't get hit, and we'll throw a decent shot. All right, so in an effort to not murder anybody, rather than throw a typical forehand going in the air, I'm going to throw a roller. Still counts as forehand. I guess it's just a power turnover. It's not like I'm throwing spike. So I'm going to see how we do here. Hopefully we don't have to yell for it. The idea is to kind of land it about where that little brown patch is. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And then have it roll up, and it's a 80, so it should finish to the left. So it's not perfect, but pretty good shot for a roller. All right, so I actually rolled up pretty good here. See if we can't make a decent putt. Got a bit of a tailwind, so I'm going to aim a little high. It's cold. It's only like 35 degrees outside. Probably should have a jacket on, but I'm going to warm up as soon as it goes. Bring them a little bit high and a little bit to the right. Hopefully finish with the basket here. Yeah, tailwind. That's okay though. I'll take a 3 on this hole with a roller all day. All right, next hole here is hole 3. This one is 420. I'm going to throw this one in the air. It looks like the train track's going to fall on one of the guys over there. I think he's okay. Asked him if they needed any help, and they said they didn't. So the idea here is you either try to shoot this middle gap or you try and go around the left. I'm going to try and kind of push as close to this middle tree as I can and hopefully have it kind of go up and flex around. It's a pretty far shot for a forehand. So no flex at all because of the tailwind, but that's looking at anyway, 80 footer. So this one might be closer to 100. We'll see if we can't give it a close bid anyway. Had some pretty decent shots yesterday, so hopefully we can continue that trend. I'm not sure what all those trucks are doing over there. Sit down. I decided not to get. All right, this one is hole number 13. It's 333 feet. You can see the basket finishes off over here. It's a really easy straight shot normally, but I'm going to have to try and take this forehand gap, which is tough. It's going to go hopefully to the right side of that evergreen that's out there, little pine tree. But I definitely don't like the wind here too. It's left to right. So I'm going to have to throw something a little less stable than I would normally. We'll go with the Surge SS here. Not a disc that spends a lot of time in my hand, unfortunately. But generally speaking, it's pretty good. So 330. Let's hit the gap. Turn. Get around it. Ah! Oh, that was almost perfect. That's okay though. We'll try and make the putt. All right, so landed just at the base of that pine tree I was trying to avoid. It looks like it's either going to be a straddle or I'm going to have to go around. I think I might shoot around it. No, actually, it's kind of straight. Let's see if we can put one in here. This is probably about 80, give or take. Another tailwind though. Not great. All right, on to hole 5 here. This one's going to be a bit of a challenge. Got a straight headwind. The basket sits right out over here, and there's a hyzer gap here for backhand, but there's not really anything over here for forehand. So you got to go up the middle. And throwing hard up the middle for the headwind is not ideal, but it's a learning experience. See if we can make something happen here. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, well, here's where I landed. Very far off the tee, unfortunately. That's okay. Sometimes that's how disc golf goes. So this is definitely not an easy upshot with the headwind. You just try and keep this one from going too far. There's a bit of a barrier there to the right, so I'm going to hopefully miss right, if anything, and then hit that little backstop. We'll give us a little bit for you guys. A little short, but that's okay. That'll do. It should be a par. All right, this one is hole 6. 270. It's a little bit longer than the short one here. This one actually does have a little bit of a forehand gap. Nothing to write home about, of course. We're going to go with actually, let's go with the third so you guys can see it. I'm going to throw an old blue flash, but it's definitely going to be tough for you guys to see. You'll have to just know that I made that 10 footer on the last hole. All right, straight down the pipe here. I want to get past that second set of trees and then start fading. This tailwind is probably going to make it hyzer a little bit before then, which is okay. Get through. Oh my gosh, that was so close to perfect. All right, so just missed the gap, unfortunately. Sometimes that just happens, though. It's tough with wind like this, and then throwing a forehand shot on a hole that I don't generally throw forehand on. Looks like we're going to have to go Anheuser with the putt. Yeah, there's not really a hyzer. Let's try this straddle. I'm going to have to snap the crap out of this. Keep it flat so it doesn't go way left. All right, we got hole 16 here. This one's going to be fun. 402 feet. Basket's right down there. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly in the footage or not. And hopefully this wind's not too bad. So I'm going to take a force, and I'm going to try and roll it. And hopefully we'll get some decent distance out of it. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I can deal with that. All right, as you can see here, not quite an ideal shot. Still dealing with a straight headwind. I'll give this a little bit of muscle, get it up there. And maybe a pretty easy upshot from here. Right up the gut round. Oh, goodness. That's fun. All right, it's a safe par. See if we can make it happen here. Straight headwind. So we'll aim a little low. Keep it flat. So we don't go way too far in case you miss. Oh, gosh, that's bad. Right today. Yeah, I'm going to be able to make this one. I think one was the first. Push a little further away. No one putt. That was a little bit better. Do it. putting is atrocious today. Oh, double bogey. All right, on the hole 8 here. This one is 394 feet. Again, still going forehand. I'm effectively +1 right now with that double bogey on the last hole after my terrible putting. Hopefully we can get one close here. I'm aiming for the left of that big tree out there. Of course, that is picking up. Left to tailwind, more of a right to left. A little more holes there. On back. Big skip. Just circle. All right, so it's actually a little bit closer than I thought, which is great. Never mad about that. And hopefully I can figure out what I'm doing wrong with my putt here and actually come away with a birdie. Otherwise, this is not going to be fun to watch. Get it. Oh, gosh. At least it's on target now, so fix that part. Tough little comeback putt here. But at least I'm on target now, so got that going for me. I don't know if you guys can relate to this. I imagine most of you can. Sometimes your putting is just not right where you'd like it to be. Oh, gosh. Double bogey. That is not fun. The ace in this one. All right, then hole 18. This one, 390 feet. To mash into a headwind, and I've got a little bit of right to left, so hopefully it'll help hold this force over. I'm going to have to throw the crap out of it to get it there. Get around it. It's in the fairway, but it's short. Whew, challenges are not fun. All right, nice and short here. Got to go for this one. Let's hopefully save some pace. Oh, gosh. We'll give it one more shot. That one actually felt pretty good. Just let it go on the whole inside. A little closer. Not a great round, but that's what challenges will do for you. Right. More headwind putts. I'll make this one. I don't know if I'm going to do another video ever again. Whew. Thank God. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm glad I made that last putt. My apologies for not shooting a better round here. But it's always good to challenge yourself and, give yourself those opportunities to work on things that aren't your strong suit in your game. And definitely like, comment, share, and we'll see you on the next one.